Let's get right into it. Joe Biden pardons his own son. Not a joke. Joe Biden pardons his own son. The media reacts. Republicans react. What do you think it'll be like? Exactly. And we have old clips to prove that maybe there's something that Republicans are saying that makes sense. Joe Biden pardoned his own son. Donald Trump has done something similar. But now Democrats are freaking out. Oh, now Donald Trump is going to pardon January 6th. They're scared. Wait a minute. If Joe Biden does this, that means Donald Trump's going to do that, and we have no ground to stand on. Welcome to America. We're going to break it all down. This show's absolutely insane. You're not going to believe some of the stuff that we have pulled up. This is the Derek O'Shea Show.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our
Oops, stepping on them. That's black.
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Begging for our enemies to penetrate.
Trump incited an erection.
The Republicans are freaking out over Joe Biden pardoning his own son. A thing we all knew was coming. A thing that we all pretended like it wasn't going to happen. Because guess what, guys? Good morning, Willie, by the way. Guess what, guys? Nobody, not you, not me, not nobody is above the law.
The presidential promise to put the law before family.
I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Letting the world know that he will not wipe away the decision of 12 of his son's peers.
Was asked directly, and he has said he wouldn't pardon his son if he gets convicted.
Let's wait and see what happens if he loses.
Yeah, but he said it.
He's going to get pardoned by his dad. There's no question about that.
The president has ruled out pardoning his son.
Major commitment from the president, accepting the outcome of the trial and also pledging not to pardon his son.
So the challenge for him is really to continue to live up to his values when it was really personal, and he did that today.
It seems like a pretty normal, straightforward answer, but it takes new weight when we see what Trump is saying about the outcome of his trial, what we're hearing from other Republicans who say they don't accept the jury's verdict here in New York.
The contrast is profound. To sit there and say, well, I'm not going to intervene in the legal process, and I wouldn't pardon my son. One side, Democrats and Joe Biden protecting the justice system. And on the other, Republicans and Trump protecting Trump.
Our current president of the United States has so much respect for the law that he has said he would not pardon his son.
Wow.
I mean, again, it's all about the contrast.
President Biden saying, I will respect whatever this jury decides versus Donald Trump after he was convicted on 34 counts, saying the entire system is rigged against him.
The latest attack has been that Joe Biden has politicized and weaponized the DOJ, right? That was the whole argument around Donald Trump's conviction. And this week, of course, Hunter Biden was found guilty, and Joe Biden has very clearly said he would not pardon his son, he would not commute his sentence. How stark is this difference?
So stark.
How can Republicans keep making this argument now that Joe Biden has really put it out there? Where's Hunter? And he stood there in the courtroom, flanked by his family, and he's accepted his sentence.
He is not pardoning his son, which he could do. These are federal charges.
Right.
He is not doing that. He's not doing it because he is living what it means.
Hunter Biden is different. Joe Biden is different. Joe Biden is like a really good guy. And Republicans are all evil. Okay?
To have a rule of law in this country. Yeah. And then it isn't, I mean, if you want to know if he believes it, you could actually see what is happening with his.
Yeah, Joe Biden believes in the rule of law. I know. It's absolutely ridiculous. Joe Biden doesn't believe in the rule of law, actually. Yeah. These new sound effects.
Son.
The president, Anderson, has been really clear that he is going to accept the outcome of the trial no matter what happens.
Yeah, he is.
Joe Biden's gotten asked about, talking about law and order. He's gotten asked if he would pardon his son. He has said no. On the other side, you've got Donald Trump, who has said that he will pardon the January 6th insurrectionists.
I showed this video for you guys because I want you guys to remember and just pay attention to how politics works. You're going to watch everyone on the left cope in this moment. They're going to pull up things of Donald Trump pardoning people, and then the right is going to say, yeah, but Donald Trump said he was going to pardon it. And that's the difference. The big difference is Joe Biden lied about this, and Donald Trump doesn't lie about his pardon. He just freaking does it. That's the big thing. And so just keep that in mind. Yes, Donald Trump has pardoned people that he likes. That is part of being a freaking president. This is just, that's part of the game. But Joe Biden pretended like he was above the law and different. Nobody's above the law, not even
my son. I love my son so much.
I would never pardon my own son. That's preposterous. Nobody, not nobody, not me, not you, not nobody's above the law. What's up, Dave?
They're not even his sons. They're just sons of bitches.
Washington said, I am...
Excuse me, next time tell me and I'll bleep you out, young lady.
Not running again because he understood the self-restraint was absolutely essential to this country so you don't have a king. He did not pardon his son. He did.
Let's take a break from this. This is like 9 minutes of lying. 9 minutes. 9 minutes of just making up crap, pretending that Joe Biden is down to earth and a really good guy. If you're related to a president, just remember you're allowed to break the law. Not a joke. Thank you. Thank you. And there is this video going around on X that people are saying is Hunter Biden. It's not Hunter Biden, okay? That's Elmo. Okay? Stop saying that's Hunter Biden. It's not. Everyone's saying this is Hunter Biden right now, knowing that he can get away with it. Okay, I don't know if I can even show those things. This show just became 18 or older. Okay. Joe Biden saying, I pardoned my son, Hunter Biden, from the day I took office. I said I would not interfere with the Justice Department decision-making, but yet he did. I kept my word, even as I watched my son being selectively and unfairly prosecuted. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The DOJ hates the Bidens. Thank you. Without aggravating factors like he used in a crime, multiple purchases, or buying a weapon, blah, 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 blah. He goes on to say it's all politically charged. Duh. That's welcome to being a politician. It's the two-faced stuff in politics that I just love. I'm a huge fan of. Because like every single one of them are just liars and corrupt to their core. And it's so funny to play the whataboutism game that they think it's like, everything is whataboutism. Everything. Oh my God. Joe Biden said he would never pardon Hunter Biden. Joe Biden said that nobody's above the law. Yeah, but Donald Trump's pardoned people, okay? Donald Trump has done it. So what about that? And you're like, okay, I don't care. And I think the best part is seeing how the media is responding to this, some of this stuff. Donald Trump hints at mass pardons for January 6th. And pay attention to that. That is the thing that the media is going to be freaking out and running with for weeks. All of them are thinking, this means Donald Trump can pardon people on January 6th because they're his supporters or whatever. And they're like, well, it's different. It's different when you pardon your family versus somebody that's a supporter of you. You're going to watch the cope. The cope is going to be absolutely insane. Would have been better if Trump pardoned Hunter. I think Trump pardoning Hunter would have been the funniest thing known to mankind. I know. I'm saying it. And so here's New York Times, New York Post. Trump hints at mass pardons of January 6th. Does the pardon by Joe to Hunter include January 6 hostages who have been in prison for years, such abuse and miscarriages of justice? Yeah, it makes you wonder. And Daily Wire writes, Joe Biden promises to pardon Derek O'Shea for crimes against his eyes for being a ginger. Freaking hate the Daily Wire.
Gingers have toes.
Okay, next. Fox News writes, Republicans hammered Biden's "no one is above the law" claim following Hunter Biden pardon, aged like fine milk. The freak out will go away after a week, and I love it. Trump asked January 6 hostages in response to Biden's pardon. Such an abuse, yes. President Biden pardons Hunter, claims son was singled out. Yeah, right. Yeah. It wasn't the videos. It wasn't the fact that he has the most privileged life known to mankind. It had nothing to do with that. It was just that Republicans were like, you know what? We don't like Joe Biden, so let's go after his family. That's literally what the Democrats do. It's all politically motivated. Yes, exactly, Jessica Post. Set up by Biden's to weasel their way to get away with gross crimes. Yes. Yeah, remember I say this clip all the time. That clip in Florida where that guy walked up and he said directly to Joe Biden's face, nobody with the Bidens. And Biden said, that's right. And from then on out, I knew that Joe Biden would do anything and everything to get his son free. House Republicans rage at Biden's pardon of Hunter. Comer added, it's unfortunate. I'd rather than come clean about the decades of wrongdoing. President Biden and his family continue to do everything they can to avoid accountability. I've seen unseemingly pardons since Bill Clinton. This fits that category. Biden just cemented his legacy as one of our very worst presidents. Very scary. But I think it's the funniest is seeing CNN and MSNBC and their cope about this. They're just like trying to put it out there. They're like, we're a news agency or whatever. We have O'Shea guilty of crimes against humanity. That's so... Shut up. Seeing CNN and MSNBC cope their way through this is absolutely hilarious. Biden's pardon of his son pours fuel on Trump's claims of politicized justice. They are so worried about January 6th. They're so worried about all these people getting out free because it'll make it seem like everything was all false and there's like nothing to run on or this country's not real anymore. They're going to be freaking out about that. Oh, what does this even say? MSNBC is even funnier to me because it's just such a blank stated. Most of every single one of their titles are absolutely ramped up to the 20th degree. But this one is just very matter of fact. President Biden pardons his son Hunter Biden, reversing course as term ends. It's like everything else in their website is like, Donald Trump is literally a threat to democracy. He's going to kill us all. But Biden pardons his son Hunter Biden, reversing course as term near ends. And you love Haley. I mean, shout out to Haley. Look at this picture.
Hi, I'm a white liberal. I'm doing my best. I'm here to change the course of history.
Thanks, Haley. I love your articles. Cash FBI director has them all running. Oh, 100%. And I bet this, and you know, Republicans are all saying it's because Cash is going into the FBI. He's pardoning Hunter. I don't follow that suit. I thought he was always going to pardon Hunter. He was always going to do it at the end of his term, regardless of what happened. And he was going to lie his way to the very end saying he was never going to do it. That's what I've always thought. I think Joe Biden's a piece of crap. Therefore, what does a piece of crap do? Joe Biden, president on Sunday, issued a full unconditional pardon of his son Hunter, who had been dogged by Republicans' attacks for years. You know, the way that these people on the left defend their own party is so funny to me. Where like, if somebody on the right does this, I'm not going to defend you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to defend you just because you're a part of my team. I'm not that partisan. The president's son is scheduled to be sentenced this month on federal gun charges, which is bullcrap, federal tax evasion, okay, charges following a conviction of his guilty plea, respectively. I did see one guy put out this morning as well, who I guess Hunter Biden did not pay rent at this villa in Venice, California, and he's owed like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I guess at one point, Hunter Biden tried to pay his back tax on rent with poop art paintings. And the guy said, is he going to pardon how much money he owes me? The president's decision marks a clear reversal after he repeatedly vowed not to execute authority to pardon his son since, well, at least they put that in there. In a White House statement on Sunday, no reasonable person. The pardon comes just weeks before Biden terms ends. Duh. A representative, I love how matter of fact this article is. It's so funny to me. I love when like news agencies do this, where they like, they'll have like all these outrageous things. There's a big hurdle implementing Project 2025 in the House GOP. Why Kash Patel shouldn't, but might, be confirmed as the FBI director. Like, these are all opinion pieces. Like, so much of MSNBC is all opinion pieces, and then they just throw in a matter of fact one when it has to do with their own party. Joe Biden pardoned Hunter. Hunter did things not good. Biden said he wouldn't do that, then he does it. The end. God, these people are psychotic. It's his own son. You have to forgive him now, even after all the lies. I don't have to forgive him, but if he was my son, there was probably a big chance I would do the same. Let's just be real. I would probably force him to go to rehab at least. Let's keep watching this and drinking coffee.
Not order the Department of Justice to say, don't prosecute my son. So impressive.
Could have ordered.
He didn't order the DOJ to prosecute my son. So impressive. So impressive that he would never use his own power to save his own son. How impressive. God, these people are all... This is when you know news is just bullcrap. And this is why I have fun in this show. It's not important. Don't get wrapped up in these psychotic, narcissistic, pathological lying freaks on the news. Just see them as such, that they're here to just stir us up and freak us out about everything. And then it becomes fun. Then we can have fun. Because now these people are all just nuts. They're not humans. I'm dehumanizing them. Trump should copy-paste Biden's note as he pardoned January 6th. I think that'd be hilarious. They've been politicized. What did he say? They've been politicized since day one. No reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's case can reach any conclusion that Hunter was singled out only because of his son. Okay. What if he did just copy and paste it? That'd be so funny. Biden pardons Hunter and Nick Fuentes is rainbow. What a weekend. I love that storyline so much. Nick Fuentes and Destiny making sweet love to each other. It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh, I should do a whole video on that. Oh, it's funny too. It's funny watching people like defend. Why? What? When you start defending and freaking out over somebody over these kind of accusations for the Fuentes people, just laugh about it, giggle about it. It's not true. Whatever. Yeah, he did. He does make sweet love to Destiny, but he's not gay. His boyfriend is, something like that. But when you start defending him, it's like, maybe he is gay. What? Why are you so adamant about defending this? All right. Sorry. Pickles for Charges kind of took me off the side about internet drama beef. It just gets me sometimes. I love internet drama beef. It's so funny to me. It's so childish that I love it.
The Justice Department to halt the prosecution of Hunter Biden, according to this court. Everyone understands he's a decent man.
I think Joe Biden has a chance here to stand up for the rule of law, to say the law is the law, no matter who it is, no matter if it's Trump.
I can't wait for somebody to make this super clip of all the people saying that that Joe Biden is such a upstanding person, like these clips, and then today watching them cope. They'll probably be like, oh, Joe Biden
Didn't see that coming. But he did it anyways.
Or Biden. And remember, part of Trumpism's dangerousness is that it tears down institutions, important institutions of our democracy. So there is an opportunity here for Biden to say, you know, the jury found him guilty. This is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Period, paragraph, end of story.
Have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes. As I said last week, I will accept the outcome of this case and will continue to respect the judicial process as Hunter considers.
It's the smugness for me, too. Don't you love how smug they sound? Mark Dice has a supercut. Perfect. Oh, we're watching this. This is the same supercut I'm sure Mark Dice had.
There's an appeal. You know, the president said he won't touch it. He said he's not going to pardon his son. And it seems that Merrick Garland let it go through. How can the Justice Department be weaponized against Trump when all of that is happening?
Democrats stand for the rule of law. Remember, law and order. You know, and we've been saying that Trump's not above the law. Hunter Biden's not above the law. No one is above the law. And it is amazing to see the stark contrast between how Democrats handled today and how Republicans handled this whole thing over the last couple of weeks.
Say, who said Mark Dice has a supercut? Pickles for Jar said Mark Dice. We're watching the same supercut. In your face. It's from Grabian, okay?
For years, these conservatives have been crowing about a politicized Justice Department, Biden politicizing it, and so on.
Yeah.
What happened today? The Justice Department convicted the president's own son, his only living son. You heard the president say
his only living son. God, the emotional poll.
He would accept the outcome of the case. I know no other word for that, but presidential.
Mm-hmm. Kristen says we should all ban all hair dye. Why? People have abused it.
He even went so far as to say he wouldn't pardon his son. That's how much respect he has for the system.
The president has said that he will not pardon his son. What did you think of that?
I thought it was extraordinary. I mean, it was a moment of just moral clarity on the part of Joe Biden, and couldn't have been
a moral clarity. Oh, he reversed course.
In, starker contrast to the way Donald Trump has handled his own conviction.
He could still pardon him. He said he won't do that. All of that conduct.
It's just so much. These people are psychotic. Discopus says it's going to be hilarious when Trump declassifies everything. Then you'll know how truly gross the Biden family is and the entire administration. We'll see if that happens. I would love that to happen. Justin says no one is above the law. Pardons weeks later. Yeah, 100%. What's up, Baruku?
Given that it's his son, it's kind of, we should pause for a moment and think about how unbelievable that is. In a million years, if the shoe were on the other foot and Donald Trump was facing the prospect of his son being prosecuted by a Biden, if I had been held over, a Biden holdover.
Biden would never pardon you. You don't even know him like I do.
Prosecutor, not in a million years would that have happened. So
a million? Not even a million. Not even a million, actually.
Some of the people on the right, the people who support Donald Trump, are trying to cast this as some clever ops program.
Yeah. Hunter Biden was found guilty by a jury of his peers, just like Donald Trump, because this is our justice system at work.
These people are so crazy. If you don't mind dropping a like, I would greatly appreciate it. Remember, you should be freaking out at this Biden pardon. You should post it everywhere. You should lose your mind. You should freak out. You should act totally surprised. I can't believe he would do something like this. I can't believe Joe Biden would do something. I can't believe a piece of crap president that only cares about his own family and his own well-being would do something like this. I'm so surprised. How could he do this? It's preposterous. He told us he wouldn't do it, and then he did it. Oh my God. Joe Biden's a liar. Joe Biden lies about the stupidest things in the world. Joe Biden would lie to you about being raised in a Puerto Rican family. Joe Biden will lie to you about growing up in the black church. Joe Biden will lie to you about what he ate for dinner last night. He's a liar. That's what he is. Don't be surprised when a liar says he's not going to do something and then does something. Hunter Biden fought the law and the law lost 100%. All right, guys. Whoa. Dave, thanks so much for the super sticker. Why didn't it pop up? What the? Thank you so much for the 99-cent super smiling face and sunglasses. Dave's Waffle House? Wait, are you from Great Britain and you have a Waffle House in your is your username? I love the Waffle House. Now that is Americana right there. Thank you so much for the 99 cents, my friend. I appreciate you. Can't believe my alerts didn't go off. Stupid alerts. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys. I can't even like it. Why can't I like Dave's Waffle House? 99 cent. Lame-o. Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate you guys. All right. See you guys later tonight. Come back, hang out, have a good time. We're going to be here. New sound effects in full effect. Yeah.